How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Khao, and today we're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition because it was free on PlayStation Plus like a month or so ago. I don't remember. Now, I know what you're thinking. Khao, this game is old as shit. The original Stanley Parable was in 2013 and the Ultra Deluxe Edition came out in like 2022. Everyone and their mama has played it already. You might even call me an absolute buffoon, and you'd be right. A bunch of famous YouTubers have already played this game. Some people even speedrun this, but you haven't seen me play it. And trust me, I have no idea what the hell it is I'm getting into. I could have watched some videos to prepare myself, but I thought to myself, nah, what a load of baloney. Absolute horseradish. If you put me on a tier list of YouTubers, I'd be in G tier. And if you're struggling to find that, it's right underneath F tier and just slightly above S tier. Trust me, it's there. Anyways, let's get right into the video.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Oh my god.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was our boy Stanley happy?
One day, something very peculiar happened.
Very
Something
peculiar.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Oh, we can move. What kind of keyboard is this? Is this the Razer Huntsman whatever the fuck? I don't know. I don't have a keyboard. I play on my PlayStation. Mind your business, okay? Oh, the door opened. That time isn't right. Why'd you tell me to put the time if you're not gonna make it right? What's in this yellow box? Click, 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 click. Sharpen the pencils. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can crouch. Do 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 do. Open up. Open up, it's Stanley. I know you're in there. I can smell you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
They're not all gone. The printer's still printing. The fax is still faxing.
Stanley looked. He couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Piss off.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. You listen here. Gotta touch everything.
Oh, wait, Jeffrey! I have to touch you!
Hey!
Everything will be touched. Touch. 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 Oh my god. It's the Pixar lamp. You're gonna come with us. You must come with us. We need you to jump on some things. Okay. Damn, bright as shit outside. Click, click, click. Bro. That's not funny anymore. That's actually kind of creepy. Is that solitaire? I can't see. I'm breaking my neck trying to look at it. What does it say? Surname. We're just gonna turn that off. Save some electricity here in the office. Be my Valentine? I don't want to be your Valentine. I don't know you. Click, click, click. Open.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office. because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Fuck off! Asshole. I hate Mondays. Well, I hate you. I hope you can hear my microphone. Anything behind the door?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley entered the door on his left, huh? That's what Stanley did? Well, I'm gonna tell you what this Stanley's gonna do. Stanley's gonna go into the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ah, yes, I do want to do some admiring. Look at this. Very admirable. I can faintly hear the clock ticking. 446. 447. 447. No! The monitor's on. I gotta turn it off. Get in! Oh, you're wasting all that electricity. Hello? Please don't hurt me. I'm just a Stanley. Stanley, square pants, tall pants. What's his name? Oh my fuck.
It's truly a room worth admiring. It
Let
would
me
have
out!
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Click, click, click. Click, click. Click, click, click.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Suck my dick.
So utterly captivating that even though all but eager to get
All right.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left. Bullshit!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fuck off. Oh shit, you locked me in. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Am I gonna die? Click, click, click. Click. I don't like this. Oh, I need a key card. Hello? Anybody down here? Someone's in the van, I think. The lights are on. How do I get down there? Can I search the boxes for the card? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Fuck yeah, number one at everything! Caw-caw! I'm back here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Nah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get right back over there. All right, there we go.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, now we're back.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting.
Can I go through in there? Can I go in there?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Give you a chance? You keep closing the fucking door on me. Why would I give you a chance? Hello? Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Click. Oh, I can't click it. I clicked that. Click. No buckets past this point. Can I grab a bucket and a mop? Click, click, click. Why are all these windows boarded up?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright guys, are you guys red pill or blue pill? Speak it in the comments right now, red pill, blue pill. Fuck it, we'll go through the red one.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you
Shut
see
up.
that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Wait a minute. Did you just put me in a fucking circle? Oh! Oh god, I don't trust that. I thought this was supposed to be a regular ass game. What happened?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I can't turn around, there's nothing there. I don't remember this being in any of the games.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Shut up,
I
ChatGPT.
actually feel... No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
Oh my god, my fucking eyeballs. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in the fucking back rooms. What is this? It's a fucking children's drawing. Hello?
No. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Stay away from the stairs. Well, let's go up the stairs. I got my eye on you.
Please, no,
Oh my god.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Shut the hell up, narrator. Oh, I'm supposed to die?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Adios.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley?
Gotta do it again.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Adios.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oh, fuck off.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I think that's a load of baloney.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
Why am I not
don't know
dying?
anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
You know what they say, fifth time's a
I didn't want
charm.
to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Can you stop being such a Debbie Downer? We're just gonna come back here anyways.
Is it over?
Oh
It's
my
gonna
god.
Restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
What even is the end of this game?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Should we go through the blue door this time? Let's go through the blue door. I'll see you guys back over there.
Something beautiful.
Blue door.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Open the blue door,
Give me a
bitch.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Click, 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 click. Blue.
Ah, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Now we're going through the blue door. He stopped talking.
I still don't
Oh my god!
communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes.
You see? There's nothing here.
What the fuck is this place?
Building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
There's two other
It was
areas.
all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of
Oh, let's
where we
go.
were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Give it a 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
Shut up and let me out.
I know the game needed a third door. Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came
I'm
from.
gonna crawl in your
except that
guts if you don't shut up.
I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
I mean,
one.
previous playthrough. I'm only. This is my first time playing the game. Oh, a leaderboard. Oh my fucking god, my eyeballs. That's me? I want to go back through this door again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Did it help me feel that I should open more doors? No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh my god, I want to commit toaster bath right now.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this
Oh my
game,
fuck!
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
4
Make sure to keep
hours!
Notes on your experience.
Oh my fucking ears. Nah, die.
You heartless bastard.
Fuck
Do
you.
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing
That just
might
assaulted my
improve
ears.
experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're just gonna
Since
leave?
My game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating.
Is this
What do you think
Firewatch?
this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
I've never actually played Firewatch,
What a
or I think that's what it's called.
fascinating
Think the game is
experience of
called.
total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Hell yeah! This is what I'm talking about. Oh, this looks so good. You guys came for Stanley Parable?
No, it can't be.
But really, we started playing Firewatch. Can I just
It
go
is.
off?
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh my god!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Get me out of this prison!
Wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
God, I think he just busted all over my fucking eardrums.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Wait!
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh no. Let me play Fireball! What is this?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
My god, now
Just
we're playing
a nice
Rocket
little
League!
box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Did he just call it sports ball?
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
What the fuck? Oh yeah! Oh, I'm sprinting. I'm hauling ass! Yes, sir. My turn.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh shit! Oh! Oh!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay, I'm a little scared now. I don't want to be here anymore. Where do I go? Why can't I see? Ah! Hello? Please don't kill me. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Oh, okay. Wow, this place looks so ran down. Hello? Hello? I'm like trying to peek around the corners. Okay. We can go through here. Oh, we had to come this way anyways. I feel like I'm playing Rainbow Six. Feels like I'm playing fucking Siege. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Click. 427? This is my room. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing to do in here. Well, let's keep exploring, I suppose. Ooh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close,
I'm able to move around.
then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I'm trying to move. Oh. Oh, we're back. Guess who's back? Back again.
All of his co-workers.
KO's back.
What could it mean?
Tell a friend.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Guess who's back? 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 Da na 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 da na 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 na. All right, let's go left.
When Stanley came to a set of
No,
two
wait.
open doors, this was not the correct.
We can
way
go
to the
right,
meeting
and
room.
I'm gonna see you guys back at that spot.
Well,
Okay, I can land on those boxes or the top of the thing. Okay.
look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've. That he would.
Ooh,
never
we can
do
go
again
across
in his life.
the gap all the way. We haven't tried that yet.
I'm not your enemy.
How do I get down there?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
How do I get out?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? Oh God. Who? Well, let's go in. Oh my.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
Bro,
reach out to
let me
her.
out.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up.
You've reached a Krusty Krab?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Oh, my girlfriend's gonna be so pissed at me.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Woo!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Oh.
Make their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm about to break my foot off in your fucking ass.
Sorry,
Oh!
but you're in my story now.
Oh. Pretty sure I just destroyed my microphone with that yelling.
This is a very sad
Are these
story
C
about
cups?
the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427 plus. Press right on the D-pad on your controller.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I'm gonna hurt you. Press triangle.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him.
This is like $3,000 a month in Ohio.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
You know, you talk too
Fantastic
much.
Discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Anyone tell you that, narrator? You talk a little bit too much. Just let me walk through doors.
None of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press X to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press circle to prepare
As
dinner.
he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many
We're playing
possible
fucking
paths.
Dungeons and Dragons? Let me out.
Down one path lay an enormous round room.
Why let me lay in bed?
Mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was
Wait,
a game with a baby. And he called it
Where'd my kitchen just go?
Parable.
There was a fridge here, and a stove, and a microwave.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Where does box come
Surely
from?
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
Oh,
How could
I
there
knew I wasn't
possibly
tripping.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That
I can
as long
tell.
as he
I saw the
remains here,
controls.
he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Well, maybe if you give me a mirror, I can fucking see myself.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Did I just die? Yeah, I just died. I did not die. I did not fucking die.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, there's an open door over here. The whiteboard ending? Dog mode? Oh, whenever I press interact, it's a dog. Well, I can't say click, click, click anymore. Bark, bark, bark! Bark, bark, bark! Bark!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That might annoy me, actually, the dog. Hello? Please don't kill me. Ooh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What the hell is this desk? Everyone is unique, you most of all. Well, you know what they say, the nail that sticks out gets hammered in. If everyone's super...
No one will be.
Broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, hang on. Can I disable that? This dog? Oh, let's increase the field of view. And increase the camera sense. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit! There we go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nah, we going downstairs. Click, click, click.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Can we leave?
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His
12B4?
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
It would be even more creepier if I did actually fucking see somebody.
He began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Doors close automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
What if I just start sprinting?
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally
Running!
found an answer,
We're running!
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while
What is that
I'm
beeping?
lucid. So, He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
What the
and
fuck?
When the two appeared, it was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh my god, I can't see
How was he
shit.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh my
The voice was
god.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he
How do I
doesn't have
die?
to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact
I feel
a
my
dream.
brain
Did the voice
deteriorating.
not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me
Yes.
go back to my job. Let me
God.
continue pushing the buttons.
I'm still gonna keep making dumb decisions, by the way. I'm not gonna listen to you.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone
Oh my
wake
God.
me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh my
woke up
God.
one day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
My
packed up
fucking
her
brain.
belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Is this your way of guilt tripping me into doing what the hell you
And
say,
suddenly,
narrator?
Seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Nuh-uh, she's still there. Oh, well that was the end of that ending. Jesus Christ. Wait, the office isn't back to normal. Oh, I don't have the dog
All
thing
his
anymore.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The whiteboard ending? What does that mean? Begin the game again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
Wait, what if I just press begin the game again? Does it start with a new game? Oh my god, yes, we're back! Holy fuck. This is new.
some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That couldn't have been for me, because this isn't my desk. My desk is 427. Is she cheating on me? Oh, the narrator's not talking. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Where's the narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Alright, fine. Jeez.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, it's a pipe wrench.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is his office? Oh, that's horrifying. Well, let's go this way.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Okay, we're here. Is that a generator? Click, click, click. What's this? We're going down, down.
Into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh shit!
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up!
Surely,
oh my god!
Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
An escape! Get me the fuck out of here!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Excuse me?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It's time to die!
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh my god. Oh, we're still falling!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision...
Oh, I'm gonna get crushed to death!
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he
I can't move!
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No. No. No, 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 no! No, no! Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
Who is she?
Instantly.
Click, click, click. Who is she?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
What?
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Really? Office layout. Okay, so that's where we started. That was the office. We went through here. Why do I not remember that room? We went through here. This door was open. We came through here, and this is where the two doors were. Wait, this is where the two doors were. Everything else outside of those two doors is unknown, I suppose. Filing cabinets, office computers. It is solitaire. Wait, is this the end of the game? Those button sounds are kind of cool. Very white. This room is very, very white. Very white. Let's go this way. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Okay, so we can go up the stairs. What's over here? I hope we're gonna be able to turn back. Oh, it leads upstairs anyways. Office clock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. Ooh, what's in here? I'm sorry, what? What was that? What was that? Oh, okay, that's what that was. Rendering.
Does that sound plausible to you? And finally, he pushed the number 9.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Fuck you, narrator. You butthole. Well, let's go up the stairs. Is this really the end of the game? Click. Okay, fine. Don't let me press the button, bitch. Oh, that says exit. Is that actually an exit? Okay, so this is the other side of the room. What does it say? From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third February 2013. Okay, that's what it used to look like. Okay, they gave him a bigger desk. Oh, and they added some more paperwork on his desk. Okay. Did we really reach the end? An early version of the countdown room. I didn't even get to the countdown room. What's this? The freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Who is talking?
But listen to me. You can still save your
Oh my god!
You can
We never
stop
left!
the program.
We never left
Don't
Skinny's!
fail.
Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
I'm in the middle of recording!
Forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Oh, I could have hit begin game. I could have hit begin a new game. All right, cool.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my god, is this actually the beginning?
The meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Click, click, click. New content!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know,
You're welcome.
The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Fucking dinosaurs.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Damn, it's almost like I said that at the beginning of the fucking video.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
They should put this in VR.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Alright.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
You could be on to something, narrator. Maybe I'll stop being an asshole to you.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Damn, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, IRL.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'll give you the content, just shut up.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh my god, we can jump. Oh my god, keep jumping! Oh, I can't jump outside of the circle. I can't jump anymore. Was that it? Was that all the jumps I get? Hey! Hey!
Is that it?
Give me more
Surely
fucking
that's not
jumps!
all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh my god, this bullshit ass elevator.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Nope,
It's
not
just
at all.
Elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
Sweet!
Very good.
More
Yes.
content.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever
Click,
it
click.
is.
Click, click, click. Click, click, click.
That's it? Oh,
Thank you for enjoying the new
easy,
content.
Stanley. This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fanbase rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Shall
no
we?
frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I didn't even get a chance. You did it for me, jackass. Oh, that's different. Okay, that's what that used to be. That doesn't open. How about this? That doesn't open. Oh!
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yes. I swear to God, it better not be some fucking bullshit.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Whoa! That looks so cool! Oh my God, I'm about to be a fucking wizard.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Click, click, click.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wow, this looks so nice. You've outdone yourself, narrator. Smile because it happened. Wow, that's an oddly accurate $1 bill. Click, click, click. Don't play for 5 years. It's impossible to get this achievement. Alright, fucker. I can't sit down? Alright. Oh. I swear to God, if I get copyright for this. Are these beans?
Is where I keep
oh, they're
the
rocks.
Of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10.
Big Sushi FM at PAX 2013.
Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art.
No, well, I guess I just have to sit here.
Strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all
Persona!
Now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No, there was Firewatch earlier. You can't take that away from me.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Now the 2 doors. Oh, the raindrops and lemon drops and gumdrops.
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
Oh, there's a bird.
The game was perfect. It didn't need
That is not a
else.
bird.
It
Those are
didn't
fucking
need
pieces of
new
paper.
content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't
Oh, this
give
door's
you
open.
back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Give me a cola.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write.
Almost got taken out by the goddamn billboard.
Into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
This does not look like the freedom ending I was hoping for. This looks like anything but freedom.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
I don't think you're preachy.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These
Wow,
black
the
marks on my
thunder sounds
otherwise
amazing.
unreachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
You know, there's a reason why I'm playing this fucking game. If you can stop being self-deprecating, you ass.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes,
Oh, can I swim?
If I'm truly
No,
too
no,
preachy,
no,
then
no, I don't want to
maybe
swim.
we can
I
skip
don't want to
ahead
fucking
for
swim.
just a moment.
Look at that!
Hurt.
That's fucking
That
terrifying.
means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the
No.
Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto.
Oh, thank
I'll
God.
do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip.
I have a strong fear of the ocean. Or not the ocean. More like the unknown. The unknown!
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations.
All right,
on the
let's
nature of
just
choice in
keep
video games.
pressing this button.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been...
The door is gone.
...is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Bro, where's the lights?
2 weeks. I've been...
I can't see.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us.
Hello? A fire alarm?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough.
Oh, he's losing it. What was that noise? What was that noise? It's a raindrop.
The end is never the end, 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 is...
Oh, there's a clock on the ground. Oh, it stopped telling time. Holy hell. Freedom? Oh, there's light. Damn. How much time has been passing? Oh, this is so beautiful. Where's the narrator? Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. Oh shit. What the fuck? Wait, let me press the skip button again. I can't. Alright, fuck you. Holy shit. Oh, I can climb this now. Let me climb it. I can't fucking climb it. Okay, not sure which way I'm supposed to go. Let's head west. What? What? I was gonna explore, dude.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Well, I guess we're back here.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. And there you have it, everyone, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. If you enjoyed the chaos, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, only if you actually enjoyed the video. This could be the start of a Stanley Parable series where I go through and try to find more exits or more endings, but that'll be for another time, so bless your faces, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.